On Dancing with the Stars, it was Halloween night. Robert Irwin is still killing it. Elaine Hendricks went to the hospital with an injury, but she's still in. And one couple was eliminated. But the really scary stuff was brewing off camera. Controversy number one was the return of dancer Cheryl Burke to the show as a guest judge. Now, after 17 years as a pro dancer, when she left the show in 2022, things just got really weird. And for the last 3 years, she's spoken out against the show. But apparently, time heals all wounds, and so she returned.
Nice, she looks good.
Yeah, then controversy number two. Former pro dancer Maxim shared his extreme disappointment that Jan Ravnik, who is a Taylor Swift era's tour dancer, was actually hired on as a pro dancer. Here's why.
I'm sorry, Jan has absolutely no business being a pro on Dancing with the Stars. There's zero foundation, technique, quality, understanding of the partnership. Bro, I'm getting emotional. He had no idea what Foxtrot is supposed to look like. How are you going to expect him to teach it?
And his celeb partner, Jen Affleck, danced to Taylor Swift's Look What You Made Me Do, and at the end of the night, they were eliminated.
Oh, so it's his fault.
You know, when you hear Max speak, you know, he's always been a very passionate person. And when he speaks like that, sometimes it sounds like he's angry because I think it's just like how they speak, you know, they sound like they're very mad. But he's not actually mad at Jan. He's mad at the organization for hiring a person that he felt was not qualified to be teaching people who don't normally dance how to dance, because that can lead to injuries, that can lead to you can get hurt. You can get hurt, you know? And you know, his wife Peta, who is also a pro dancer, she also she also agreed with him that Jan was not, you know, he's a Taylor Swift dancer, that's great, but that doesn't exactly make him qualified as a ballroom dancer to teach these very difficult steps. You got to leave it to the professionals like myself. I was a dancer in high school, so I know it's very dangerous. Really? Let's see your moves.
Oh, my back is killing me now. I'm too old for that.
That's always the excuse. All right. Well, you know what, brother? If you're working your back too much, maybe you should free up time doing chores.
Okay.
Because if you need a little time on those pesky chores to rest your back or be with your family, well, for about 20 grand, you can get yourself a Neo robot. That's according to the 1X website. Neo takes on the boring and mundane tasks around the house so you can focus on what matters to you, providing assistance with everyday tasks and bringing insight to conversation. And didn't anybody see those movies where the robot goes nuts?
Yeah.
But apparently, this is a real thing. And look, the robot comes in different colors.
She looks scary. I'll be honest, I mean, like, they should have made her look friendly.
You think it's a she?
Or he, whatever. They look scary for sure. I mean, I don't know.
But look at what it can do. You can actually give it a tutorial to teach, okay, well, I need you to do this. And from the point of view of the robot, you can teach it how to do things. It can even keep senior couples company.
You know, for 20 grand, well, my wife for free taught me how to do chores. So, and my mom, that was free. Yeah.
Wow, you cost nothing. That's great. I love it.
Super cheap.
Just feed them. All right. And in celebration of Halloween and the 20th anniversary of the book, The Twilight Saga is back in theaters.
Yeah.
The 2008 film that started it all returns today and runs through November 6th, while the sequels are all going to roll out for 1 day each from October 30th through November 2nd. I just kind of feel like there's this vibe going on with movies going back to the big screen, even though they're actually available on streaming platforms in your own home.
Yeah, but it's so good to be eating fresh popcorn, freshly popped popcorn, and, you know, sneaking in the M&Ms and stuff like that, and Mochi Crunch.
And kind of reliving that feeling of seeing it on the big screen.
Yeah, by the way, I did get you a popcorn bucket from Hobby Lobby. So
you did?
I did. So, you know, we always go, Lena girl, well, I'm the third wheel to her and my wife, and we got popcorn buckets.
But that's the worst, trying to mix your Mochi Crunch and your furikake and all the other stuff you snuck in that one little bag. So thank you for my bucket.
The big one, yeah, it's going to be awesome. All right, mahalo sis for that. We're going to take a quick break, but before we do, just another friendly reminder that you still have time to win this week's Enjoy Snacks gift pack.
Head on over to KITV.com/contest to enter to win, and all that deliciousness can be yours. The winner will be announced this coming Friday. KITV.com/